Look at you. You're just so cute, aren't you? Yeah. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my bathroom. Today I'm doing a Halloween tutorial, obviously. No, I just go like this on the regular. If you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. So first I prime my face with Nivea Men Aftershave. It actually works really well. I then mixed my BB cream with my CC cream. I kind of like doing this because it gives me the perfect shade and it gives me kind of a full coverage foundation. So, beauty hack. And just use my beauty blender to blend it all out. I then went in with the Tarte concealer, Rainforest of the Sea. This is my favorite concealer because it's water-based and I love it. And then I just set my under eye makeup with some Mercier translucent powder. This shit is so good. And then I put on some Essence eyeshadow primer. And then to have some transition colors before I put some sparkle in, I used my BH Cosmetics Natural palette. I used a light color to go all over the lid and up past the crease. And then I just used a little darker color to blend right underneath the other color, not too high, just to have a nice transition. And then I blended it out for about 3.5 hours, because you know, you gotta blend that shit out. And then after that, I went in with a dark brown to put in the outer corner of the eye and then gently sweep into the crease to give this look a little bit more dimension. And I'm just using a eyeshadow brush that I got in my October Ipsy bag. Go check out my unbagging in my other video. And then I'm just going in with a bigger eyeshadow brush just to make sure everything is transitioning well and just blending it all out. And then I'm going to use the Wet n Wild's Fantasy Makers to create this look. I swear the makers of this product like laugh when they name things because I sketch out when I type in Wet n Wild in the Google search, let alone Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers. Like, you're just asking for porn to pop up. Like, come on. So I'm going to use that gold sparkly shade to just pat all over the lid. I'm actually using the little brush that it came with. Don't swipe it because it's just going to take off your eyeshadow. Just make sure you dab it on gently. And yeah, my foot fell asleep. And then I'm going in with a NYX contour stick. I swear I'm getting better at this. You want to be very precise when you're using this type of cream product because if you screw up the line, then it's going to make your nose look crooked. And then I'm just sharpening up all the edges of my face, right around my chin area, just to make a more defined look because we want to be fierce lines. And then I'm just going in with the beauty blender to blend it all out. The next thing I did was create that little light mouth that a lion has. So I went in with some concealer just to give it the base, and I just colored in the whole thing and blended it out with a beauty blender. Make sure when you blend it out with the beauty blender, don't tap it too much in the skin. You just want to gently dab it because you still want the concealer to show up a little bit. And then I went in with the Wet n Wild palette again. I used the white cream shade and a liner brush from Essence just to color in that area and make it more white. And then I just set it with some powder. And then I went in with the Wet n Wild palette, the black cream shade, and used the same eyeliner brush and just carved out a lion's nose. You want to make sure that it dips in the middle and comes higher out on the edges. You'll see on the final look what I mean by that. Now we're kind of starting to look like some sort of animal. And then I went in with Kat Von D tattoo liner. You want to make a very fiercely defined wing and have it come in at the edges. You want to drag the eyeliner downward, if you can see the inside right there. And that creates a cat eye kind of look. And then I'm using a Wet n Wild liner pencil in white just to put above the part that we dragged down to make it look more defined and make your eyes look bigger. And then I also put the white liner underneath, close to the waterline, but just right underneath it, just to open up the eye and again make the eye look bigger. And then I also put some on the outer corner of my waterline. And then I just used the Wet n Wild black shade to line the bottom of my eye. And I also used it to make a line down from my nose to my mouth because that's what lions look like. And then I used the same black from Wet n Wild to define the lips. And I just colored them in with the liner brush. And you want to have it come out a little bit further than your actual lip. You want it to meet the end part of that little white mouth area. And then I just drew in some dots to make whiskers. And I wanted to have a sharper contour, so I went in with some Gouache bronzer and just defined that up. And for my brows, I'm just using a Essence pencil. It's a very basic pencil, and I wanted to make a very defined point. And then I just brushed that out. Then I went in with some Physicians Formula highlighter and just dusted it on my cheekbones. And sprayed some NYX finishing spray on the final look. So for my hair, I just separated the top from the bottom and began crimping it with my triple barrel iron. And what you want to do is just hold it for 5 to 10 seconds and then just keep going down the strands of hair. And then spray the shit out of it with some hairspray. And then separate the top once you're done the bottom and just part it how you like it. And then continue to crimp the strands of hair. And that's what it looks like. If you wanted to make more volume, just put in some dry shampoo and kind of like toss it around with your hands a bit, and it gives you a more voluminous look. And that's it. I just got those cat ears from Claire's. So that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I enjoyed looking like a lion. I think I'm, gonna do this look every day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe. I put out videos every Monday. I'm sorry, I know it's Tuesday. It's been a long week, so I apologize. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. She hates the camera, like hates it. We're like almost the same family. I'm a lion, and you're a dog.